Welcome to the Man United stream. All you Manchester United fans, I know you can't wait. We have the first game of the season starting on Monday night against Wolves, and we are doing a preview show special. We are going to be taking a look at what team is going to be playing in that game, and we will just talk about the players and who should and shouldn't be starting for Manchester United against Wolves. So let's get straight into this. The Red Devils secured a third place finish in the league last season, and United demonstrated an outstanding performance, dropping merely 9 points in 19 home league matches. Their defensive record at Old Trafford was particularly impressive, with only 10 goals conceded in that time, making it the strongest defensive record across the entire campaign. Bruno Fernandes consistently served as the division's leading chance creator, while Marcus Rashford proved that he's not shy of scoring a few goals, netting 30 goals across all competitions. Meanwhile, Wolverhampton Wanderers finished 12th in the Premier League, falling only 3 points behind once Champions League winners Chelsea. So the game kicks off at Old Trafford on Monday night at 8 p.m. And in the last 2 years, most of the fixtures between the two clubs have concluded with Manchester United winning all of them. As it's going to be their season opening match, it's expected that both teams will try and have a strong start to the campaign and be putting out their very best teams. What I'm going to be doing is first predicting what team Ten Hag is going to play against Wolves. I won't be doing that for Wolves, I will be only doing that just for United. So let's get straight into it. Who's going to play in the goalkeeper position? Well, that's a question that's already answered. We really don't need to debate that. There is Tom Heaton as an available second goalkeeper, but we all know that Onana will be the goalkeeper in goals on Monday evening. There's no doubt about it. There's absolutely 0% doubt that Ten Hag will be playing Onana in goals for that game against Wolves. So there's no point discussing who else will be playing. It's only going to be Onana, and we all know why. He is really pivotal to the way United are playing at the moment. He is the keeper that they've been wanting for some time. Ten Hag has a system whereby he needs a goalkeeper to play out from the back, and Onana has had a great start to his Manchester United career, although many people have been micro-analysing him and seeing that there's been goals lost, but they were due more to defensive errors than it was to Onana errors. In the centre-back positions, Ten Hag is going to be playing Varane and Martinez. There's no chance he'll be playing Lindelof or anybody else. Obviously, Maguire is on the way out, so we are definitely having Varane and Martinez as the two centre-backs for the team. They're a very strong pairing, and as I said, Manchester United last season had a really good defensive record whilst these two players were in the team. In the left back position, we are taking Shaw, and there's no one else who can take that position off Luke Shaw at the moment, because Luke Shaw is playing some really good football. Luke Shaw has been consistent and he's playing really well. I don't think anyone is going to challenge him at this current stage. So he is our left back, no doubt about it. And then we've got our right back. Now, this is a contentious issue. Dalot or Wan-Bissaka. There's lots of fans out there who are saying that Wan-Bissaka should be starting over Dalot, but then there's also fans out there who are saying Dalot should be starting. So who will it be? Well, in my opinion, I think Ten Hag is going to go with Dalot. You've seen it in the pre-season matches. Any of the games where he's put out the best 11, he has put out Dalot. Casemiro will be the CDM in the team without a shadow of a doubt. He makes the team tick. He is the heart of the team. Absolute brilliant player, and without him, Manchester United just do not look the same. Absolutely brilliant player. I just cannot emphasise what he does for Manchester United and what he gives them on the pitch. His stature is huge. He's a huge player, brings a lot to Manchester United, and he will definitely be starting in this game because Manchester United will be looking for a big start, a good start to the season. And then we have Captain Bruno. Of course, he can't be left out of the team. Fantastic player, fantastic passing ability. He will be one of those players this season. If he takes our team, will play really, really well. And him alongside Casemiro are the two most important players, I think, in the team currently. Then I've gone with Mason Mount. However, if I was to pick one player out of this team that I would say I'm not 100% sure about, it would be Mason Mount. So I'm not quite sure whether Mason Mount will start for United against Wolves, or if Ten Hag is going to feel that it's best for him to come on as a substitution later on in the game. Let's wait and see. So on the right wing, we have Anthony. Anthony, I think, will be good going forward for Manchester United. He has settled down and he's becoming a better player for Manchester United. Anthony took some time settling down last year because it was his first season, but I think this season is key for him, and I think he's going to play a very, very important role for Manchester United going forward this season. Then on the left wing, I have to say Garnacho will start. He has shown great promise. I think he's playing really well for Manchester United. He causes a lot of problems for teams playing down that wing. He is a classic winger. He plays that role really well, and I can really see Ten Hag starting Garnacho on that left wing, and that leaves the one and only Marcus Rashford playing down the middle as a striker, and that is the starting 11 I believe that will be starting Manchester United's game against Wolves. There might be a bit of tinkering. I believe there's two players that I think could be replaced, and that is Mason Mount or Garnacho. I think Sancho could start instead of Garnacho, either playing down the middle and having Rashford playing on the left, or switching roles and having Rashford play down the middle and Sancho playing on the left wing. It's quite fluid. We do not know what Ten Hag is going to decide, but I think Ten Hag, if he was to play Sancho instead of Garnacho, he'd play Sancho down the middle as he did in the pre-season matches. Then it's a question of whether he plays Mount or whether he plays Eriksen or someone else in the centre mid. And I hope he does play Mount from the start. I think we've got to give him game time. We've got to allow him to become a part of the team. And I instill a lot of confidence in Mount if he starts the game. And he has got Premier League experience. We're forgetting this guy is not a newbie. He knows the Premier League. He's played for Chelsea. He's won the Champions League. We've got to let him play his game and adapt to the way Manchester United are playing. It's going to take time, but we'd rather him get used to it now rather than the big games coming. You might have heard already that Wolves have actually got rid of their manager by mutual consent. He has left Wolves, and this is surrounding all the problems financially that Wolves are in. You might have realised that Wolves have got rid of a lot of players this summer and they are struggling financially, and this is why the manager, who's not happy with the circumstances, has mutually agreed to leave. And Wolves have a new manager in Gary O'Neill, which is not good news for Manchester United, I must admit, because you do not want a team that's just got rid of their manager and there's a new manager in place and the players are hyped and want to prove a point to the new manager, and this is the problem we might have. We might have a Wolves team on our hands that are really trying to prove a point here. First game of the season, it's not ideal, but then again, it's the first game of the season, anything can happen. But I think Manchester United will be too strong for Wolves. I think they will go out there and win at least 2-0. I think Manchester United will be comfortable in the game as long as they stick to the game plan, and they will be fine. I hope that they can get more than 2 goals. They need to start settling down and playing well. I think the players are going to be ready for this game. I hope that by Monday night there's no distractions. I hope the deals with Maguire are done, McTominay are done. So that is our preview for the Monday night opening game of the season for Manchester United. We are going to have a live stream reaction to the game, so tune in, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that, so you can watch along with us. Go ahead and hit that like button on the video and subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. You were watching the Man United stream, a channel by the fans for the fans.